Yeah, he leads by that, and sometimes you don't always see it, but you know it's there. And man, when it comes out, it's noticeable. But it's in there, it's burning, and nobody else wants it more than him.
Corey, to be in a Stanley Cup Final, your son's getting older now. You can probably appreciate what this all is. What does that mean to you that he's getting a bit older and can understand kind of what's going on and everything now?
Yeah, he's 7. He'll be 8 in August, and he's been around, and he's seen it. But being 3 years old, I'm not sure you understand it.
Does this just feel like a tradition every summer now? This has just been happening?
Yeah. I think he kind of expects it. No, but to have him here, and he knows everybody in the league. He knows what positions they play, who's leading scorer, all the things, because he's watching the highlights every single morning and playing mini sticks at the same time before school. So this is why I'm still playing too, is to have him have an opportunity to feel and touch the Stanley Cup, and it's something that I want to give him.
Did he lobby to get out of school today, or was that your idea?
When they messaged us, it was a pretty quick yes.
Corey, these summers, I imagine you've probably developed somewhat of a routine for dealing with kind of what it's like to get so close and not quite taste it. What is that like going through that so many times in such a sports fan?
Tough. It gets tougher each and every summer. But at the same time, it puts that fire inside you and keeps it burning, and you have that opportunity again this year to rewrite that script, and that's what we're trying to do.
How do you handle those summers from a physical standpoint, as far as you've had a lot of short ones?
There's been some short ones, yeah. It's it's not easy, because you try to give your body some time to rest, but you also like, man, we got to be back in camp in 6 weeks. So it's tough, because you gotta get ready, you gotta put in the work, but at the same time you have to try to let your body heal, because it's a grind, it's a long season, and then you get into the playoffs, and the level gets notched up that much more.
You know that when you came to Edmonton, it wasn't under the best circumstances. What can you say about the way you've been accepted by the community, the fans, and your team here?
Yeah, as soon as I got here, everybody was open arms and excited that I was coming, and it's the situation that happened. It happened. I've dealt with it, and I've learned from it, and it's it was unfortunate, but it's something that I went through, and we had to deal with. But being here, it's been exciting. The fans, the players, the coaches, training staff, everybody's been pretty open.
Yeah, it seems like the fans have really, really accepted you. Do you feel that from them?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. No, they have been. They've been amazing, and everywhere we go, they're respectful, but they're excited, and we're all excited.
Have you ever had a simple conversation, say with a Marchand, Sam Kachuk, about what you guys do, and
definitely not on the ice.
Yeah.
No, I played with Marshy, a couple tournaments. I had him, we were together at the World Championships, and then at the World Cup, and he's a tremendous guy, and it's just when that puck drops and there's a switch that flips inside, and things just happen. That's just the way we're built. Just the way our mind works, and I don't think we'd be as effective if we weren't doing that.
Corey, it might be a crazy question given how you played this season, but have you spent any time thinking about retirement in the past?
Not really, no. No. It's just not in me to think about it. There's other things that I love doing it. I love playing. I love being around the room, and I don't think that's going to come in my head anytime soon either. And it's just who I am.
Be back next year?
That's the plan. Is to be back next year. Yeah.
Going back to Brad, is it a bit of a does it mess with your head a little bit when you're so used to what he's like on the ice and then your teammate is actually like kind of different? Like, what is it like to be on the flip side when he's playing with you, not against?
Well, I think you can say that to a lot of guys in this league, and probably every single person that you've played against. I'm sure you've had a run-in with them at some point in time, and when they come to your team or you get to see them off the ice away from the game, you realize that they're just human beings and they're normal people. And I remember when Kessler came to Anaheim, we had many battles when he was in Vancouver, and then he came over and all of a sudden he's your teammate, he's your friend, he's your best friend, and still talk to this day. So it's pretty cool to see that all come about.
Corey, I asked the same question to Leon. I wonder how much time it took you to push aside the result of last summer, and is that experience with everything that you lived in your career so far something that you can use to help the players to go through what happened last year against the Senators?
I don't think that feeling ever leaves you. I think it burns inside you. You use it as motivation, and you know what? It's thinking about it's tough, but you have another opportunity to rewrite the story, and that's what we keep talking about is rewriting that story, and the story's not over. Well, you could see right from the start that he's a guy that can skate and defend, and now he's playing big minutes for us and playing a big role, penalty kill, shutting down the other team's top lines, just different things that he can do, to be a part of it, and you need those guys on your team.
Griffin taking questions?
Sure. You want to take a question?
Sure.
How do you think your dad's playing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you play hockey, Griffin?
Yes.
What position do you play?
Center.
Center. Okay.
It's hard for him to teach me.
Yeah, it's hard for me to teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had a pretty good teacher, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Who's your teacher?
Leon.
Yeah.
What have you learned from him?
How to win faceoffs.
Yeah.
Griffin, I know you're always at the rink. What's your favorite part about coming at the rink?
Shooting the rink. Shooting pucks in the rink.
I love it.
Yeah.
What did you think of practice today?
Uh,
What do you think of practice?
It was good.
It was upbeat? It
Yeah.
was good?
yeah.
Crispy? Were the guys
Yeah.
crispy?
Yeah.
That's good.
Kinda.
He has no idea, do you?
No idea.
No, he has no idea.
How jealous are your friends at school?
No idea.
Well, they don't know that you're here, right?
Nope.
Maybe tomorrow they'll find out.
I think they think I'm sick.
Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect.
It's a good story.